Joabusia, last week in a different vibe, na a different level. One kasasama me kan ye nyina de hina wo share ye no na etoso na hye wo kra so hye wo honhom sabusua ensu no nkrani na ensu no ayigbeni na ensu no frafrani ensu no bia na mandwen se wo ye na wo ho towa na asa na wo nsoso a wo nye ye ma wo ho ntowo no menye wadwen se obetimi aye kuro no mu nia wo pe bia wo be ye nsuo dia wo pe wo be ye apono dia wo pe wo be ye asase no dia wo pe wa wo de wo ho ebetiti ni nyina eno na omo ka wo se Noah o ye hemba no enkrofo no kokọ sebi pupugu mu ene ade yare ye omo momo akofa de ye omo ho ane adenti na kole ensuo sen eda ho na ya ye ne poto samahu mo se mu nsuo nyina na mo de mo ho ato sa abrofo we omo pipes omo de bre mo so na omo de chemicals gu nsuo no munamunya na mo use na me ka che last week no the frequency of the water, who checks it? Obitimi purify the frequency or the energy of the water and so na dia obeye bi ebeba wo fie obenum bi obejare bi mo jire mo ho na mo se kole na mo kokọ sebe toilet e wo beach ni ade noendre ya pipe ni mba no se mo hu se mo ana mo sansesa gallons e de ko beach na no mo kwa akosesa mo ankasa sebe o kafra che mo toilet na mo digu ho no dia ye ka kire mo no mo nto mo bo na mo ntie ade bi a wo do say ye too for what ya would don't know what tie because me and me gina wenima wu me ne wo a wu gina wenima wu me no ye ne ye tie asase so ne ye be ye ne ye ho ato ye dia ye do no ne aye ko ama no entimi mba ha embe ye bibia amfa ama ye. And then I want to talk to everybody, especially those who are sitting at the gateway of religion, sitting at the top. And I don't even know how we understand as Ghanaians. Say now, no, religious extremism, no, a chiafa law, no, so. And I don't know when. A crime like an assault. Ebe ye ebusunya sema yeka ye bu mra no so ka ofie because of religion. But I want to talk to somebody, and I want to talk to those who are also screaming consciousness and the rest. Say bibi ba na bibi na eba no hunsunsanso e na omunhu no na dia mepesa mechiro no say de eba no de ekọ dia wabo ne belt yie no ono na mframa fa ogina ne nanso. Today I want to tell us something. Abusia, I want to tell you a short story. Say wuti asem we na wo dwene hu deeply ekọ wakoma mu. Say wo hwamia no matter the religion na wo believe and na wo belong to. Me pesa wo sit back na utie asama me no woka endei na wo dwene ho e wo wakomam. Make sure say you watch this episode with your brain and your heart aligning so you can think deeply. There was this man from Togo who moved to settle in a small town near the border after his Togolese people chased him out. There was this outcast. Ni kromufo ne bone nti omutwa nesu ana omopam no e no betena border no so Ghana baabi kakra bi. He settled in Ghana and got a new wife in this small village odwane be hye no, and they gave birth to many sons obewu bebrebe. Onipa nankasa yapam no na yapam no ono ane bloodline a reject no. Ono ani kromufo angina ndi angina ntum ena omo achase ni out omo apam no ena wabenya baabi atete na baabi obenya tete ye no sede obi ya ba krom obenya obi ya ware na ente setete na wokofo obi a wodi ni kofie na wo papa wo nana wo great grandmother a cheki nipa na wodi na ba no wo betwa asa eniam emu nyina enti sa outcast we ebenya baabi ekoto ye esan benya oba ene ne tenase ene ne wowo ye. Elders in the town knew about his past but said nothing. Omo nyina nim sa akoye ye outcast. Omo de naba no omo de na besi ha. Omo andwen anhwe say bacterium ye wohwe obetimi abedane monster. They didn't care. And obetena ho ena o settle ye ena waware omo ankasa omo mba ne bi. Wabedi mojafra enye obi ene ne produce. They also said nothing penifo no wokromu ho when he married one of their daughters from the village. Obi kwa one ne kwotwe mpena na omo ware ye obi antimi anka hwe just like abrofo ne ba ha omo toto yen no omo sanye anye nuamba ne be omo podie no omo repi omo we de wabenya obi aware bibisa o se nipa we enkola obe create a na obe produce no wo hwa bibi wom mfaso beba ho ana abone beba ho impanifo na wokrom woni nyina hu papa yi ehu se dia wabetena onim so omo apam no omu nim se wabetena krom wo ewo omo anye hwe omo ye omo ho se enfo omo ho. This Togolese man gave birth with his new Ghanaian wife, but the people in the village realized how he was raising his children with no regards for the norms and moral codes of the community. Onfo obu o mabia ondi mbra bia so adentia se ye pam bibi se bi ekuro bi so reject bibi a wa wo koje na wo hwehwem no due me nana na kan anasem o se obi de ne ba ma wakotena wo nkyanya de enye wo mu no de be ma wo se fa kontu kofo obi ba tena wo nkyanya hwe yie na wankasa tena fom na no aduane ma wo mandi me nana afutu wo de ma me no. There is something I have been telling us that some people have been at cold war with us. Now it is looking like ye wouldn't say a invasion, but a migration into ye who what is wrong with it and what is not wrong with it. Because omumba to say omoba as invaders, until you don't have any reason to fight. Omoba as immigrants. Enti no be feel so obepe baby asa omo be fa yasa no omo bate so omo ye ni papa omo de aboni ni omo ho enti ye num bi mpo ye katu ye ho se omo no omo bre ye nsuo obre ye school omo be kire abrabo pa omo kire ye nse de ye njai se ye kunkum nimpa ane sei na ye bete ase na sei na ye behu no omo bre ye nduro omo ye charity maye enti ye nji intum na ye hu mpo so omo ye bibi ti bibi esi yeso a esi at the blind side because some dane omo to say abotokura ohuhu no na okekawo say na sa nkrofo ye omo community ya Togolese yi ba ho no omo ne tena omo ni tua no say ne nkrofo apam no wabetena ho ewo obi aye ne ho say mfa ne ho na den na besi abusia empanifo no hwe ohokwo ya wabetena kurom. Seeing how the future of this small village would be affected by these stubborn boys, one man, Mr. Kulu, who was living with his daughters, decided to relocate to avoid these boys coming near any of his daughters. Ye mumu bebre se ni yete ye hu ade ne na sanya o me de emfa me ho me wo ska metumi de me mana kwa abrochire school enti school ne say ya ensay hospital ne say ya ensay the kwan ne say ya ensay because me de me ma ebeko school e wa abrochire enti de ebesi bia no ensi sa na Mr. Kulu wei edwen ye yenso yenye se Mr. Kulu ana na yenjai bibia na yenfa ye ni hwa ana esese ye active ewo ye small village ye small dwelling a ye hu strangers wo ho na ye hwe omo abrabo ene ntete ye omo de ma omo ma enye na da kye ya nhwe ni ye be ba be affect ye ma. Mr. Kulu yi no wo village wo bi ohu sa tyrant a ya pam na fi na busuemu a wabetena wa enye oba bi ono nso bibi obedi ewu abetuna no so a one na ewo ne tete ya ode ne bitterness say ya reject no ne bad energy no e no de tete ne mba no ono de onim ba bi ofiri ba se ba bi ya pam no oni ba bi akọ enti obeka sasem we ato ne matirim se mo ya ahokwo o se mo anyere mo ho na mo empiapia mo ho ankwa anim na mo anyinya powers ansomu a mo mfiri ha na ba bia ye wono kra mo komo achi a enye yie ye pamo ye papa we de sa adwini we nyina ahye ne matirim e na bitterness ne rejection ono ani ne nkrofo ngini ndi no ode we nyina ahye ne ma na adwinim ti wo hwa ne ma na ebenyini sai na Mr. Kulu nsoso decision na waye yi ebeboa no ana emboa no ontumi nka oya ho hwe enye yie e na ewetu wagya corona ma ohokwo no na one ne mbage oso no watu akope ba bia ye den akotena abusia. Many years went by and Mr. Kulu, the man who relocated out of the village because of onipeya omo atwa na suyi ni menti no, got news from the university where his daughter was attending law school that his daughter had died. You see obi abo Mr. Kulu bani tuwo wo university tieni ye o obonutuo no 10 times ema abofra no ye den ewuye so when asem muti asem we yie ma me papa Mr. Kulu edwane free ono na saase so ena o dwane because of a traitor waba na saase so nti ode na meyi na edwane akọ ehe na wowoko. She was shot 10 times by her boyfriend following a small misunderstanding. Nebana owo university na o sua law no one ne boyfriend bi enya misunderstanding my boy na shoot akola ne 10 times ama na wu. Mr. Kulu ode ne mani dwane ye no. Nebana akotete nebana ama nebana wo university. Mo sha asema ato Mr. Kulu. Mr. Kulu later found out that the boy who shot his daughter was the son of the Togolese man who was driven out of his own country. Adia Mr. Kulu hu ye na nkobetimi aye hu bibi na wanye no wadwane ama bacterium ankobetumi ekunu no abedane monster o dwane akohe ehe ni ye bedwane akọ yesi ye nhwe baabi ayewa. Immediately, he decided to go back to the village to inform the chief of the incident so that the Togolese man could be extradited from the community. What ja one womba edwane afikuro no how many years ni? Ama wo ba no kura nyi akọ university and obi ashutu no efe na wo go back. Se wahu. Muntie asem yi o. When he go to the village, the chief had died some years ago. And the new chief was the first son of the Togolese man. Woma bedi corona boso. Someone e die be na efifi wo hwena no. Na wo betu afi ho na wo ato no. We jai ni say, oh, enfifi na twabere ne so a wo be yi wudi ewom. Ebi na twabere na ambeto. Ebi na ato Mr. Kulu. Okwa akoye komble fe na okose ni kurom aye ni yie ade ana nka eso otu ase ketewa no wa ma na tena ho mahwe ba bia beduru at this point den no beye se ye wonkrofo bo be wurawura efi a sa de we yi koso e wo the western world they will not come like invaders na oni omo akoko da bi omo beba omo no nete wo na omo ware na omo wo na omo push your agenda na omo push your agenda na omo push your agenda. Nipa we ya be pushi sa agenda yi ama wa close bloodline ni nyina ama ono wa fifi wo tutu kuro no mu nipa ni mu nsunu nyina atu agu na ode ahaban ahyem Mr. Kulu emra wasan na chi akoyi eden no beye e wo sa asem ihu okoka kire ohene no na ko mo ahwe bibia ye se nkrofo no se dia omo papa ye wudini wo ba bi ofiri a ma omo tu no e pam no obese ye so ne mane nyina eku se dia omo papa so eku because blood is thicker than water. Obeba nipa na obeye report ama ne bapani no e na oye ohini wo kurom ahemfo be na tete mu nkonwa so e wo kurom aye bisam o eye question from parliament to babia security systems ni nyina police soldier hwan mu na tete ho eye nipa omo ye kuromafo no ana eye nipa omo ye kuromafo a ya che omo agu obi gidie so eye question. Mr. Kulu esia bua kananum because okoye no papa ne baso no di hene nti wo complain okoye ne den wan hwe ni ya wo be lose wasase no completely. Is this happening anywhere? He saw how chaotic the community became and how these boys were robbing and bullying community members. Ohuye. He got sad and said, I should have acted when this man first came. He saw the bacterium, left it. Now it has become a monster upon the people of the community. You were a leader. O calculate asemi ami Kenya e den e na woman abeye monster wo Ghana for so. Bisa. A question. So would this story we echi a say na wadwene ye. I should have at least informed the chief and enlighten the community of the danger of allowing such miscreants and ex-convicts to raise untrained children in our peaceful community. He shouldn't have run away. Na senka Mr. Kulu tinase. Nanka otumi hwe. Na senka omo be pam papa no. Se mbere bi wo omo be hwehwe ama no. Se mark bi wo wa nka omo de beto no so se dia this your masters. Mo na mo from slave master. I call them thieves. Omo de mark beto to omo mpa na nka omo hu but ofili so no de owo sika obetumi a relocate nti watu afi akura na se semahu baabi a wo beko bi ade a wo hwa ama na nyini ekwan bone so no ebedi wunya obi amfa sa ade we mfa nto ne tiri mu mame ofi ho no koye na ono semahu eden na wuhu a wo ankasa wontumi nya hu he is now too old to have any influence and then crofo no so ma betuetu gateway na no abeye onipa na anasefo omo abeji kuro no aboso omo abeji oman no aboso omo abeji akura no aboso omo abeji community no aboso he is now old when he ahode anankowo na odi dwane ye no kode confront sa situation na kanebe wu na ebi ansi afoforo so no omo kuro no so omo anhwere and who is he going to seek help from say papa na bakan enote akonwa so ho ehifa ena Mr. Kulu ekohwehwe emoa ede afiri at the age and ho so ayemre the ruthless boys have taken over the town because mu de mu ani hui mu ntimi anya ho hwe. This is my parable to you this evening and I want you to ponder over it. Dwen ho ma de we nante wo wadwenim no wokomam. I want you to ask yourself, is it prudent to mind your own business or must you do something? Esese wo ka se me de emfa me ho me de mi wo sika me de me nti hobi enja na me kire mo no so omo sebe e toilet wo beach na no emfa wo ho omo se kole emfa wo ho because we need a pipe so omo se ade na omo de pompe na sei de omo de pompe na asai na nya wo maame na wo papa na ye omo anya wo Ghana nkrofo ya na omo ye nti omo betumi asai na akasa omo fa bi mba biom mahu kole na mo se no nke no na wo ho se wo betumi anom because epo ye nom ena wasai kolenti afemu nyina mu pia mu kogu beach na mu asan akopopu agu ho no mu amosan akosesa nsuo no na obetumi atena ofi akasa wo de owo sika nti obetumi akra nsuo obetumi ato bibia enkokoro mu nkoto aduane because a beach nsuo no omo sesa no omo de bekwa akono aduane no obekwa akoto nti na me kire wo se bibia ni wa wote community mu na ekoso na nya ebeye wadwen sa wo de emfa wo ho daabi enu nti so na me ye against se wo begina wa aka se wo be ka kire nipa se dwen na nsuo yi mokokọ toilet gum se betafra che mudi bola gum a da chi nsuo ni wa ye ne ye wo be kire ka kire nipa na nipa nte ase ment na ho enye ho te se ostrich na wo wi a wa ka kire nipa se wo kọ bompa ya mensuo ma de ben asai wo ye wudini se na wo dwene a Mr. Kulu saw this coming and not na so he got sad and said, I should have acted when this man first came. I didn't think I want to mean ye. Ya tnasia meni amabia ba be fifi ye na ho. Abe fifi ye hwinim. Ye huni ayeye ye ho. Ni ya chiche ye ho aguso. Na ye te se untumi nka ho asem. Na ye akoko ye te se enumpa be ye kese a chenkuro ni mu mra. Edie na be ma ade bi a abeto ewia ne ho. Abewura wu village ebe bru kuro ne mraso na kire se nipa ne bia nya na so ye nipa ne bi behave it se Mr. Kulu se si on tumi nya hwe masama me wokanie se bibi beto se nya eye se wo ye hu bibi na se wo tena se. This editorial begs the big question, as powerful as the mind is said ya wadwe no ewo tumi bia no, when people create things and concepts with their minds to control others. Said ya wadwen wotumi bia no so bitina se na ohihye bibi na wadwen tayachire na so de bebre nipa ebetumi no ase a. Must these concepts and doctrines be allowed without any scrutiny or criticism? Bibisamo yenye ne sana yenye John ne yentra wana. I need answers. Yenye ye ho te say Mr. Kulu ana at this point bisa ho say Mr. Kulu mba ena edi kan anase Togolese ne ma na elidi ye wokurum asisi ye ma ye nkatwe obi tenase na ohhehye ade na ode bre ye nse ye nje na ye tenase na obi hu nyansa na ohwa ma ye nkatwe na. Religion sits in the heart of the mind control mechanism that breeds followers who are made to believe without evidence and to have faith without asking questions. This is what religion does. So, we should all go to sleep. Is that what you are saying? There's so many questions in my head. Me wish sister and bisa. But I don't want to chase clout into me bisa physical and personal questions. I ask questions that will lift my continent and my country up and I care about my people. So I ask questions and niyama ebe iti into people. Not adia me personally. Because me nyen krofo na ope bibi na onya na egoistically wa adjusted to that bad negative idea na abetina ne so no. I deal with my trauma. Me catch it last week. Me dealing with my trauma. Na me healing me ho. So me kasa me infa me pain any me problem and be kasa nchiro. Enti no me njina ona na me hwe we na ma be jina out say sebiota frache me pay kunu amenya me pay ba amenya bia nwunti na ma adjust say aware kura enye we wo ware kura na say I don't do that. Enunti na me twe wadwen e de agina sa de we so me yem bisa question yem follow ye na yende da na question na me bisa ne e na me ka no say there are so many questions in my mouth but I don't want to chase clout or answer me mpese maybe some personal questions. The reason being that me share that ni adaji because me say maybe some questions are can maybe say when na assault ye to me tina se mpanifo nya mofra assault an open assault and sadie we na me kan muntie ende dey to obi amonto sadie we no ya bibia ye dey test waters the way you people handle it. And our handle no will tell whether this thing will happen brutal. And also say it will end. That bay and na assault ye womra wo krom ha. Mutumi tina se na mo discuss. E ba ne sa obi ko wiade a obi nya asem a ofri ha ofri religion we ne ya hwe ne yaka. So nipa ne religion na ofim ne teachings antimi ankere no what to do and what not to do. No to me violating mrad religion na social mana. Say kuro ni mra ni nidi. Se de yakọ beyond that. Bibia ya anko ye demonstration na ye say che pese ye kire se mmera ne nya adwuma e na meka no se ye makwan na mmera no nsa ye mmere wasikafo so na mmera ne nsa ye den ewo ahiafo so se ye makwan na mmera ne ho ebe ye mmere ewo obi onim nipa so na mmera no ho be ye den e ma obi onim obia e honom na di oseye e de bakurum be pese obi ate sa asem we. They say if you are not a Christian and you don't believe in their doctrine, don't talk about them. Don't criticize them. Leave them to do what they like. It is their beliefs. Okay. I had no problem with nananum any akomfo ni we no. But before this came, we have our own land already. Na ye wahanomo dada. Ye case ni kwa koye ti se Mr. Kulu asem. Ye ni yeti asase so. No bi di bibia beto yen. Se si ono abeji asase na boso be kire ye nia yenka ene mania ma yenka na asem we amete ye nda me bekai ama ye nyina yetie yi me ka asem we no na me frefre nsuwa ne emotan ene enua ene ahomachem ehoma nyina na me frefre afrefre Ghana nkonwa tuntum e wokro ha nyina e de ama musuo momo na mo nya sede amo ye no mo walk towards a road. Mo begina wa akoye mmera say mo be and preach about awakening biom because awakening when you wake you question things and religion is the first thing you will question unless you say wo nyane free wo wrong side of your head iti dia mo bobaba no ye be bobo agina ho atwen mo obi ntua na mo ne mo fa court no nkoye ne law but right now as we sit here there freedom of speech freedom of worship is a law of my country iti mo be anywhere so say no Mubetumi ruling over omaton mo ho amamu. We don't have a problem. We understand. But mamu nyam adwene said dia mu yiye muti bayi mo be pe kwan abedane ne mmra say we should stop preaching awakening. Ne nka ho no ye behu si. We will see me say nka ye behu po. Koda dreams asem we amaka yi ho. Eno ye wo problem. Ma ye nka hwe ye nyakom because it's your belief e kro ne nya wo dia. Recently no Papa Kufuor make a statement to be or say some also or parliament Ghana nyamudia or no kind to make be actually religious people no so some also or Ghana na mo to get way na no a eno nkyere say kuro no yamudia mo betu kuro no say yen yetimu wa ha na nda no the way ana me dress na ma banaka bebe alawo bibi ama na kasa but me see there be because bibi be use me body kasa wie na ekọ a na bibi see I should be able to be responsible for my words into all my membra me ameba. I'm not going to insult anybody. I am trying to convey a message to whoever it may concern. And if you are a Christian and don't believe in Islam, don't talk about them. Don't question their belief. Okay, I have the Revelations platform. I put the whole world together. That is why I won that award, Woman of Peace. Sa award na me winning no, e kire se meti obi asem, me ko obi ade e di bom. Nti me na me nim, so obi anim. Di akramofo akapa about Yesu a me na me nim, me na me wo records ni nyina, raw form ni edited form. Nti asem yi ba circulation na ekoso nyina na ye me videos. So yesi obi mbeka ensemboni ya Christopher aka afa Muhammad ho ame. And I may watch all the videos because I have sat with almost everybody you know as a spiritual person. I introduce them to you. Now, it's rather unfortunate that the mindset that I had, nipanti asi omo dani in the business. Na me put you together. Na me introduce you to the world for reinforcement at this time. And I say this era ne womuno. A man fanti asi no mo dane in the business. Na me mum me be dane enemy ma omo. Ahoden ananka ese ye ka bomuno. Nanka ndei omo asori omo ye sei no. Nanka mo aka mo ho abom say mo beto ye wa ha. Nanka Mr. Kulu enya group. Omo atumi a eliminating crofo say mo nkone ye fa ya sase. And no nyina dane in the churches obi a onam wo so no no kosoro no 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 so obani ati Maame Grace apampa so but eno na wuhu no ade e so wo nse gina ho wo so obe sori a chese nipa na oye churches wo ye ya dum fin na wadum na wo ko wo be gina ho na ye wo se wo kasa spiritually you are off. Allow them to do whatever they want. Abusia, I want you to tell me if we should ignore a created concept because we don't see it good for our neighbor and future. Should we mind our own business? Should we shut up? Should we not criticize? Should we not ask questions? Should we shut our mouth and sit down? Maybe some. Yen Mr. Kulu, yen relocate because we can. And now to say, yen shut the name prame pro yen be yinenka ho. Must critics of religion and control principles be allowed or not? We just have a question where you know. Share your honest thoughts with me in the comment section and let's move on. Should we leave them? Should we keep quiet? Because baby ebeduno. Togolese don't. Asam na meka no. Asam na meka chonti enko kan kofre Togo fu say me say na opeso kofre so you can go ahead because crossing Togo border is difficult than crossing American border to America. Amena meka chiro. And you know, into the upper biadiaka, should we allow yenye kom na yema bibia enko sapa like that? Maybe some. The man kran krebia kwaba at the best spiritual word medie kesi so. And this is your Grand Phoenix you see. And this is Labraska you see. This is spiritual our Phoenix starting. Mawakwaba. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, and I send you love. I send you love, I send you joy, I send you strength. I send you peace. I send you love. I send you love, I send you joy, like I send you strength. I send you strength, I send you light, I send you pure light, I send you pure energies, I send you light, I send you energies. I send you light, I send you energies. I wish you a nature day. I believed you. I do not bless you. And I welcome you to another episode of A Spiritual Hour. Today we are discussing the extremist. I want everybody to pay a critical attention for today's episode. And those who are coming to watch with their wars or weapons of religion, I welcome you. All the Muslims on the platform, I welcome you. All the Christians on the platform, I welcome you. I am the world. I put the world together. I am just like the sun. I don't know a sinner. I don't know whoever. I don't know a Muslim. I don't know a Christian. I don't know a Buddhist. I put everybody together. I am the mother of all spiritual platform. And I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. On this platform, call me the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me, they smell through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. We have a lot of visitors on the platform. All the river deities, I welcome you. All the mountains deities. Indiane and Homa Busuma Hodwo. Our frequency on this platform, no, I take it balance with them. Or visiting, Yamobia Akwaba. We allow or give everybody the voice to talk if it is very necessary. I have started writing. Some of them I cannot talk about it. I write about it. At the right time, we are going to let them talk. We don't call them. They'll go around looking for a balanced frequency that they feel can use. And we've given it to them. We are working very hard. Let's begin with some news that happened this month. A Ghanaian Islamic preacher went viral after a video surfaced of him saying that people who call Prophet Muhammad a false prophet should be put to death, and that doing so isn't even a crime. Se wo kasetia Prophet Muhammad yenkun na yekun kra onipa no onye bone enye first time ayehu bi ni ebi asisi wo Nigeria ne de keke ka ho eye krom ha ne yehu bi wo ha ne yehu bi so wo ha ye mane nsi so wo ha ane. But I don't have time to waste, so I will not even go deeper about that thing. I don't want to be like Mr. Kulu, and I will not sit here also for that Togolese or that tyrant or that person who came like an illegal immigrant to come and turn into an invader in our land. We will not sit and watch. His remarks sparked a lot of online backlash about religious tolerance and safety. Baby, do you want to me she be she and see? Baby, so to me ye be she and see. Bagana for sorry, Emma Mohumene so say kekara, say where dear Debbie, and Kaye, and Koye. And the funniest and the saddest aspect of this whole thing is that this thing will never happen anywhere in the West where this thing came from. So, baby, wow, no, I can say you can say, but AC or Ghana for sorry, Ghana for Bufu or so. It say police for bemu and no move fast semono and no cry children no so yet say police station walk rapono a binumu war feathers and momu to miss slappy or be cry a police station war and no so assault to me in no matches and penny for no two religious secti omu penny for a cotonasi and omu can semono. At this point, I'm asking the lawyers in Ghana. Say no so be sure be asuma eye assault openly with evidences and everything a video wo no se me ye Kristo ni na obi kopa ne chewa as say esutwa na anaso say what are they preaching. We just need to know. The cleric stated in an angry tone that individuals insulting or criticizing the prophet should face severe punishment, including being killed. Aya omuka say peace be upon his what? Ghana is lucky to have cushioned the effect of religion with religious tolerance. The law that allows us to speak freely, despite our differences. Freedom of speech, freedom of worship, and in fact, freedom and justice is sitting somewhere there. Tolerance has saved our nation from extreme religious violence and so I don't even know where this thing is coming from. All this while we marry ourselves. In fact, yedi yehu ebom bro nyedua obia ko Christmas holiday. Se kramofo no holiday ba ye ina ye kobi ye ne omo share niama ye ne omo na wo school together. Ye ne omo and e market, hospital, we share everything together. Where is this thing coming from? Mibisa. Where is this thing coming from? Because religion is very sensitive, very. Our laws allow civility, indecent, and tolerance for all religions. Yeti ye baby, sad dear way na eba no, a dear ben water spotting, nankrofo way try to test. I don't want to believe say way can be an agenda to push either to stop talking about awakening or testing the waters to see Niamana Ekokoso around us from Nigeria and the rest. Ashese ombetumi dibi abahanoma because as we speak, Traore is sitting on his balls, on the yapampam, trying to eliminate all sort of whatever. That doesn't concern Africans. So are they looking for a place to push this to? What exactly is triggering all these triggers? Ghana here is worrying. It's worrying. At the moment, assault is being sorted without the law. And no cry questionable. But we need to understand the new concept that says we should shut up and do nothing if we don't believe. A problem no one. But this crime was open. It's all over social media. Children are watching. Everybody is watching. So the way it's being handled will tell somebody to try it or not. That is why we will talk about it. It is our BBC now. Mumu believe Bagana is not for you guys. What am a problem? No one. But I know your topic for another day. You see, the maxim that says that a prophet who predicts calamity for his people and community must first understand that he is part of that community. It's an important statement in this regard. So we say and say now so back and say Mr. Kulu and himself will relocate because of what it takes. And wakope baby atna neba ako university ako. Inti modie monyere mo ho because a peace and love. Inti and America no say yetenase na ye can because of the channel na mo makotenase. What about a child who is watching the assault? Nothing happened to the person. Omokopa achawo and the sutra sa nipa no kobo obi asuma. Obeye careful na mebisa. With your boss to try to cross the police station. Double silencer. The year one running or the film, as answer film because of hag. But the point is, and they are more exposed, they are ocean. A day in the battery, a day in the big creative will be no margin. Are we saying it is not part of anyone's problem? If Christianity promises gold floors and mansions in heaven that are only accessible after you die, into yenyekom fire home and fire home, yanka ya numbomu ana mpaucho. Me babo e bi no wire video. Or say onu ankasa. Opa nyankopon chew. E dan no wo heaven no. Ye dan no cheso de abusuafo ni nyina ye de aka ho. Onyankopon de on ton anon fan rent. No sorry because onim die enti mo fa video ni tum na mo bo
erade ye fie na wo heaven ho no me die na wo mu no farmer rent ana se ton puna first can say ni me na me ble pizza na papo mi didi oh enju me ba wo se mo e japade o bebi na ekom de me nti de to obi no beto che ni pa ni se me ho na a kire me nti on de kakro be nyama me no on farmer me na me hu dia me be. Oh.
When I'm a baby, can ask some woman and ask some in my father's house, there are many mansions. Into one town, a binum soko wako who are dying to confirmation war into a sea or to or bread and a dining sea or channel. Yaka way at all, yen come bisau till say you be one army bisau. No matter how ridiculous that sounds, no one should ask questions. How? You want us to become lower than animals? It's not happening. Obia kasa asem we akireo say dia wo ye nyina wu ana obenya so mfaso but one prepare aha na wote no wo twen yemu no ahoto a wo de betwen no one prepare eno amaw but o man krofo be fa wo gold ne wo mineral e de ko ni kurom na wa besi afore dan amaw na o de charity o de aduro abrew na o de dia ma ono ompe na o de abrew se enye de a o ma ye ntena ye gold no so nye se be ye ndwo so ne ye pupungu so e wa be for say o wa mom book confirm myself. We will go the yomo dia wasasi so no nko heavy no. We lithium, we diamond, we timber, we be bia yomo dia wasasi so. Wo wan prepare bibia ma wasasi so. Wo di akire, wo se yen so ma yen bisa question ana. Bibisa. Se sa mra we cover Ghana nyina monka ne yentie. Abayifu am wo kromu nyina ne mo amoso mboso mo amotete nkonde tuntum so munti asem we. The thing is, it will be okay if the consequences are not affecting all of us. Then no one will bother. Say religion na yate ye wagum no. Sade na ekoso no na mede asotro de yi emfato ma ho no. Say si wa asore dem. Na asore fo no nko ade hu ye. Na musiesie wa asore dem wa kaye mu amasem. But you see, with social media, mobile will be the Ghana so nyamodia. Ebi achicha mo ho agumo so, but still some of us are here and we own the country. It's not for only you. But here we are. When Akwesi Broni says he has brought a concept of religion that asks you to give away your mind, government, and natural resources to them. The paper or the book they themselves wrote. Your mother was not there, your father was not there. A book they wrote made their own ancestors saint and made yours a demon. The God looks like them. The language in the Bible is their language. In the Quran is their language. Where do you belong? You said we should not ask questions. Akeshimini. It is God that told them, God cannot talk to us. Oh, no. What do you have in the book? Dia mo prayer mo brain na mo hwan po na etimi akọ ware those rich Arabian girls ne baako with all the money you have. Odi abeto me mpa so da. Make anye free. Israel ha enye free. Those who are living in Israel here, ask them say what documentation enye din cha America documentation enye free. Visa forms enye free. Who told you say they are telling you heaven is free and me I should not ask questions? Because of what? You can turn into whatever you want to turn into. But Ghana is not for you. You are not bigger than the law. I don't know what makes you feel so. Or no the book will be is about. You decided to lower yourself to become an animal, a sacrificial lamb, just a follower. For whatever, I don't know the benefit you feel or think you see. A benefit you will see after you are dead. Keep quiet and let's handle here. When you die, then it becomes you and their problem. I should keep quiet. No. And do not worry because a holy book that they don't want you to question says they are the favorite of God. Obi the book abrel abekatros or no and oye God's chosen. And God created the world and handed it over to his son, who is a white Jesus, not a black Jesus. And so they are children of God. So relax. Your own name, menhu opoku wom, menhu donko wom, menhu asabru wom, menhu achupupi wom, menhu ayi wom, menhu obia wom, menhu tete wom, menhu obia wom. As you keep quiet. Let them take everything you have. And when you finally die, their Father in heaven will give you much more than all that you lost. Wow. I should sit here with two breasts sitting on top of my chest and two breasts sitting between my legs. I should keep quiet. Enye juma da. And mo pels are mo shemeno. Mo shemu na mo ntie mi ye. Anytime you hear pim about me, it's a setup. It's a plan. I'm telling you. Because consciously, there is no way I will involve myself with any dirty thing. Never. Ain't see that. So anytime you hear pim about me, it's because of this thing I'm saying. Because the next step they are going to take is what I just exposed to you. We should keep quiet. Akeshimini. Sanene GMO yemi. Kehabo. GMO be mi kehami. Sa wunim se niama ewo ho no hiama wo ma. Na me de me mo mfa nko because wa mo letter na me wu a na mekwa akonya. Adenti na wu jai niama na ye nyina ye wu a yakohie mu wo ho. It doesn't make sense to me and you want to shut us up with fear and threat. This is going to be something else too. You do have in an abeti ayeka. Me no nya adwen. Me no nya adwen da. To me Maame heaven, now to me jame wo ha no dia obema wo mba de ombe survive me de mi ni bi. This scam is not for you alone. Enya wo nko na sa mere yi how. It is affecting me and my entire generation as well. Obi anim. And you don't want me to tell you that, my brother, you are being scammed and it's hurting all of us. Sadie we ayagigi and ema ye nyina ye dwen ababa se. How on earth would a grown man like this exercise this kind of behavior on cameras, on social media, and because hag will cover it? But again, who are you blaming? Who are you blaming? Mose na mo kasa nyame. Nyame asama watchro na mo kase obi obeku obedidi Muhammad atem uku na onye bone. Why are you begging? Are you begging for God? Are you not reading what he wrote for you? Into why are you now begging and retracting? Mo ben Yankopon aye koshini wa ha o. Enya wasem na woka nyame asem na woka. Ade na wo begi osofo. Nyame asem na woka de ehi na wo begi. These people are preaching the word of their God. So what are you sitting and trying to make peace? Should they lie? Should they not preach the word of their God again? Religion has come to embed itself in our seat of government, and people are being voted on the division that was created by religion. Where you cremoninti, you bet woman, where they way into me was sorry because religion is sitting over the head of Ghana, and the nation is below, and you don't want me to talk. This is why they bypass the law. And almost solve a criminal aspect of it, assault openly with videos. All the boys are watching. You people should watch the next thing you will see. This is not a doom prophecy. Because I am Ramo. Into Mudamon China Moshe. What is normal testing ya? Or what will come out of it? And I make more solving it to say ye mwasem, but as some way a gun in asem, lawyer for Amu. Any journalist for question. We are constantly being forced to confess to religious principles that control our minds. They be a huna. And you don't want anyone to criticize religion because they don't belong to their faith. Really? Ghana is not an island. No matter our tribes, if something occurs in Tamale, it affects the Volta region. We are one people. Even what happened in South Africa, look at where it is going. If something happened in Cote d'Ivoire, look at how it comes to Ghana. If it happens in Nigeria, why are you telling me to keep quiet? Because you people are in a group. Na bibi called wronger. Because we don't belong there. We might not belong in your religion, but you belong to my country and I belong to this country. And anything that your religion is bringing it into the country Ghana. And it does not belong to Muslims. It does not belong to Christians. You people should set this in your heads. Whatever you people brought came to meet us here. Mohammed only cut a plot. Jesus doesn't have even a kiosk. So bibia o wa mosque bia any church bia wa ha no e yo hini bi na ton asase ma mo na mudi sis ntimu yes quarters anka ye think straighter. Therefore you can't say, oh, me I don't stay in the north, so Tamale issues are not my problem. Unya dreams apa o ye yarefo problem bia ye problem because Tamale esigana asase so. If our nation prioritizes one region and leaves the rest unattended, people from the abandoned region will migrate to the cities where development is and contest the place. This is happening today. And we are looking at it and we feel Accra. This is happening today. Ghana focused on Accra with all its development. And today, Accra is choked. Go to China and see. Do China. Obeko Wanju, akototo uniama toy no. No wako another place, akoto hotel niama. No wako another place, akoto ntade. That is how they are doing it. Inti village biya, ewo adia wobeko hontu. Then you are forced to go there. China for baha no mo pe place is a simola. Ade ne yonko twa manka simune takrade ho ba biya ma no. Adwen we ni bi. Choked. And when it rains, it's not only people in Accra who die or suffer in the floods, it affects the nation. It is a ya dream, every bibiaso, mankesim, swedro, odobe, esikuma, nyekrom, inkum, man, ya de kwa, kozi ya axim, akotom, huni valley, suwiri so, ya de kwa, kosi bogo so. Ye ignore ho yina. The people will leave there and come to Accra and we will kill ourselves. This is why I'm telling you that there is nothing you will say that as a Ghanaian or as an African. Let's think like this and see the changes we can bring into our country. And this is why you cannot come and tell anybody to shut up because of your religion. It doesn't own the country. I want you people to understand. If that's the case, and kaye nya laws for country, kaye di mubi bia na beye adwuma, ni ye hu se country ni eye mo dia. Enti na ya be choke wa adwe ni ye ni. Your taxes will be used. Your family and friends working in Accra will be affected. Enti nso na eto e no fi se fa nkranfo nko ada bi. Ebe fo obia na obia su kuro mi nipewu a obesu. Nti afa aka ye nyina ho. Mi nuanom. Religion is just dividing us to conquer. It doesn't have anything good for us. It's nothing but a control mechanism. If you want to join, that's okay. But don't come and tell us that we should not look into things that will prosper and make our continent better. We cannot accept that. Not from west, not from south, not from east, not from the north. It will not happen. Therefore, you cannot say we should shut up and stop speaking and asking questions about religious principles that don't make sense. We won't. Even school children have the right to ask their teachers questions. Even the president of Ghana, or to meet Jinaho, Emma Kwan said journalist if we no question. Ediebe book ni to me be say mu asem. Ene mo fan ko ba bia mo di free ba because mo beto ye ha. Ekuro ni ya mo de ya. Unless say mo akọ court. Ne ya ma mo mra say ekuro ni ya mo de ya nti dia mo beka no eno ne ye de ye adwuma. Ende eduru ho no ma na ya hwese ye frefre homa ni de keke ka ho nyina say ye nko. Mo ankasa kra de na motumi aya am complete. Embra ben na mo ankasa motumi e chase ya complete poda. I dare you people to finish the prayer cathedral, and I dare you to push to establish the gayism and lesbianism law na Muslim pushing. Have you ever done anything nationally for the nation before? Apart from any more mosque, any more sorry any more offering, and munya sorry we are the next thing in school, and your school a hospital, and your hospital a TV station, and your TV station a university a cemetery. What have you done for the nation? What exactly? We are thinking about the nation and the generational that is coming, so they don't become slaves in their own land. No, okay, listen, someone American, this is where we have until we will make sure that the place is not basa. Hey, see that. Mo na mo wa baby amokwa, sa mo kwa mo meka na mo hwe baby amu be daddy dance, mo kwa hode free. Ensuo kura mo nom ni free. Aha de yenya ye bibia free, sa mo pe kwa mo de mo nko. Se heaven so na mo pa mo nko, mo ma mo ha yen. Ye be ya ha ya ha na ye wo ye ni baby akọ. Nti ye ntena ha ma mo mbese no. We will not allow that. Mo na mo preach peace, na mo preach love. Ye nso ye preach awakening. Na wo ye awakening a, wo kramoni na ugina me hu te se me a, me ntumi hati upo. Adan na wo ne me e wo problem. Na wo time me because of obi a wo hu ne da. How sure even are you that this person existed? Do you have evidence? Why do you hate me? Me, I will talk from Sisi and Meso. Why do you hate me? Religion is costing you and me billions of cedis each day. Common Bible and the Quran we are fighting about. Do we print them here? China for ndi nyame ndi. Omo nji Kristo ndi. Omo no mo print Bible ni yeto. Millions of dollars and yedema omo. And we can't do anything better than yebetena say yebeku ye ho. What be that? Where is this thing coming from, and what is even the sense in these things you people are spewing? What is the sense in this thing? It is causing us, it's not doing anything. When Dr. Kwame Nkrumah gained independence for Ghana, he realized that Ghana alone could not be free. It will not work to help other African countries to be free. Kwame Nkrumah na jiniye. Who says crying kwan adwuma ne beba other place no ba be flade wa ha na ye nyina ye choki asenke. Nkrumah was so smart of a leader. He was an etheric leader. Enti who said debi say yen kwa ye yie na nkrofo no mo twa ye ho ahia na ye yie a omo no beda ne am robbers no mo de aba ye so. Nti say obi ye yie a e say yen hwe ye surroundings na surroundings ni nyina ye den enye pepepe enyansafo nie onyansani na dwene nie. One J on Kwano and J Ghana Peho. This is what I'm telling you. One Jen want to say Mr. Kulu or J on Kwano and or Jane in Baho and official was sick over to me relocating a Bewu University. How are we thinking? He even realized that if he didn't find ways to bring equal right to education for children in the north who had been abandoned, A time would come when there would be a problem for the whole nation. Oh, Sajefo, you never die indeed. Such a wise man. What did you do to him? Mohun frame be bomu enye bini mu be kumi na mukumi ambesa me so. So, Dr. Nkrumah started free education in the north and built many schools because when say school ni na be dan kran ha ye nyina ye be choki ye be senke. Say, you see how human beings think? This is it. Nkrumah was not fighting over unnecessary pressures and tensions. He was thinking about the souls in the land. And listen to me. The land has never gotten any issues. It is the souls dwelling in the land. When the souls of the land becomes humans and awake, they will put the land together. This is Nkrumah. Today, our sitting president is a beneficiary of free education from the north. From ministers to doctors, they are beneficiaries. You can take your microphone and go around and ask them. And you almost time and almost done government schools beans because a lot of them have private schools. A lot of these pastors have private schools. One time no almost 30K. It's not the almost mom pay school in ye the Nkrumah be ye free. Almost and Kenya Nkrumah and can be reading. No matter do baby almost turning into beans. Because they are creating their own schools for Nkrumah to go and pay 30K. Into Nkrumah the end day, I be. You can ask your president and your ministers if they didn't benefit from the government schools now better than the chips now. He is a product of Kwame Nkrumah's vision and wise thinking. Ask your president and ask all your ministers. As I'm making meboa. This is how Nkrumah was thinking. Sahaye ya, na sahanye ya, ebebiregu, ebejuriegu, inti yenchichem ne bi nko baabi a. Asem bia ni hɔ a, obaka se yenkremofo asem emfa Kristofo ho. Eye Kristofo asem emfa 8 years ho. Eye 8 years asem emfa Ghana fo ho. Bibia fa ye ho. Bibia fa ye ho. Ye ti kuro mu ne kuro na ye se nipa ye ti hei. Se me rane manu wa hei sebe se manka nyansasem. Na me sin se hu na meka me kata na mani ene me hwene ene maso entimi aka ntra me se fie sika wa nui na me me rane ma no na ekoti obi so na oba maso benya ne de pa o hye na so ma na afa ni so afi mani so ba na afa me hwene asom ti bibia ni wa emfa obi ya ho. So ye woba, so onye woba, so ye Christoni, so onye Christoni, so ye Islam, or ye Muslim, onye Muslim. Be any one of my soon obedience will be the fact that you were Ghanaian. We care. We are all one people, whether we like it or not. Put this in your head. This is how your leader, Nkrumah, the one who brought you independence, that you said he's become useless, so they should dispose of him. This is how Nkrumah was thinking. Onumpo na mo say omun disposing no onye papa yi. Ne kura and they say me say mo hu awia be bomo. Se munti asem papa bia wo wiase da na mo be chase parasitic shield mo penkrofo ma she masquerade preaching what they don't have energies about, what they have zero knowledge about. Omo titi top inti no omo ni munkrofo omo ahoden omo kikakaka eno ne ye ye energy ma de ye behu ye nya hu. What do you mean? What like we don't have the right to criticize religious beliefs because we aren't part of those faiths? Are you not part of Ghana? Take it to where you came from. If it's not in our land, we won't even see, not to think of talking about it. You are converting our people into it. So we need to talk to them to convert them back to their origins so they can think like humans, not like sheep. Aye, so evangelism be ya, and the country is so good at or say it's freedom of speech. What are you afraid of? If you don't have anything to hide, why are you scared? Your thing cannot never be beyond the country's law. No. What sort of language is that we should not? What is that? What energy? And then I also saw the casa. Do you know how religion is making this country loose? Do you know? The mind is your divine throne. The mind alone is your divine throne, the throne that this religion is stealing from you. And I am telling you to redeem it. If we will meet in heaven and get everything, we want to make this place better. And religion is the parasite feasting on the tissues of the mind. Get this straight from me. And this is not an individual's or a group of people's affair. Think deeply about this. The effect is the whole nation. So, religion is being used to brainwash us, make us weak in thinking, and turn our strong men and women who are supposed to fight for Ghana into advocates and extremists for foreign doctrines that were created to keep us at the bottom. Religion has made us refuse to see that we are at war. And we should not talk about this. And you got mosquito spray. Never spray in you. How can you even think like this? And you are saying we should not talk. You cannot put all of us in that hole and force us to shut up. How? We have always been at war. Get this into your score for me. And I keep saying this so that one day you will realize that the war between dynasties and kingdoms that you hear about in ancient times are still happening. I want you to get this into your head. It has just taken a different parasitic shield. That doesn't look like invasion, but migration. Our war with the Romans is being fought today by the invention of religion. Almost in a different dress. They don't have time to come and do bo. Now I attack it, trying to fight to defend yourself. Don't think you are free. So in your eyes, it doesn't look like a war. The Roman Catholic Church, its Vikings to torture our people and enslave millions of Africans. When did you hear about that war coming to an end? When did you hear that? They got tired of bows and arrows and realized that all they had to do was control our minds. And religion serves both the purpose of controlling our minds and forgetting that we are even in the midst of war. That is what I call the Cold War. The Arabs are occupying our ancestral lands. They came to the lands of Egypt, Sudan, and places now referred to as Tunisia, Morocco, Spain, etc. And then no more. Why are you afraid to know the truth? Why are you afraid to hear the truth? This is the truth. How many Africans own lands in Egypt? Egypt says any Africa biomana. Thieves come to your corner. The greatest event that has ever happened in this world or to Africans is slavery. And Arabs were no more causing a brutal harm. Those langars that came to fight for the Vikings. Looking smart and almost say assassin. We should not talk about this. Why? How much were you paid? What have you gotten out of this? That you want us to shut up over such an issue? Every bone of your ancestor should shake in the grounds you are walking on and swallow you. If you don't want us to talk about this, you want us to remain in our woes. And Nadianukra will stop you from talking about or correcting it. What have you gotten out of it? This is my problem. This is my problem. Apart from Jalabi and Eche. This thing that you are shutting us up, apart from fake prophecy. Nya ye ne mo neti ya da na mo to mo bompa ye mawe mo bompa da sam ne ye mo ya mo ntumi nya hwehwe na ato mo ne akutiabo. Why should we keep quiet over such an issue? This country is saying freedom of speech, freedom of worship. What will be your problem? Look into yourself. Get into your own core and be truthful to yourself. This is when you will see light. People who have nothing has invaded your land and now occupying it. And you have left your brain also for them to occupy. Your sister is saying, no, let's go back a bit. Let's look into this. You are traumatized. I'm telling you, the reason you are behaving the way you are behaving. What else? The war that brought them to win these lands is still being fought at your blind side. They kill billions of Africans. And they are still fighting us through religion. We should not talk about this. Listen, if you become bodo in the name of whatever I don't know, there will never be any radical change in our lives. They kill billions of us, bury some of us alive. When you are even cultivating the fruit you've worked for, because And Jomukra wo to the console wunti, near the daddy ashawano, you have to weep within you. We should not talk about this. Then what do we have to talk about? They told us point blank, the Egyptians you see today, you will see them no more. Indeed, we should keep quiet. They killed millions of us. They just followed the tactics of the Romans, using Catholic Christianity to tame their enemies by using religious principles of Islam to tame us and divide us. Which of these are you saying you don't know? Which of this are you saying you don't know? You're coming to tell me this bullshit. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Today, even though these Arabs don't treat us well, even Muslims, we don't see it as a threat. Or you're Arab, problem because of our dog. We have boldly and deeply accepted their principle and follow it religiously. Because as I see so, we don't have to fight for anything. Say you are. That is what you love. That is what you are seeing. I am not using your lens to visualize what I want to visualize. You are using your lens. That's okay for you. Do not stop me from using my lens to visualize things the way I want to visualize them. Your lens might be weaker. My lens is always sharper. That is why I am the sky watcher. Don't bring this thing. Do not bring this thing. So, my sister or my brother, if you see that you are my brother and instead of fighting the enemy, you have been tried by religion to now see me as an enemy, even though these Arabs openly show you disrespect and hatred. What do you call this? If this is not a curse upon your head, what do you call this? Why are you even hating me? Rather, that is telling you the truth. I am telling you this is a cancerous this thing. You can't say that you brain, and you don't want me to wake up from this hypnosis. No. It will never happen. You can never put your lens on my lens because before you know, I see. Before you see, I am there. What is this? What at all is this? You must wake up and fight for our resources and anything happening behind our backs. If you cannot fight for the land you are dwelling on, as I say now, what you there were problems. So, your schools, they were mofra and getting almost your drugs, almost your sex. There were problem. You didn't see anything to push or to fight for than Arabic and religion. Oh, we will not behave like Mr. Kulu. We now know that some of the Togolese sons is now sitting on some of the seats. But we will never behave like Mr. Kulu. We will not sit down and leave our generation into your hands. We will call everybody, even the one that is dead, even the one that is in coma, will wake up and be aware of him or herself. We have Arab Muslims in Ghana. We have Turkish Muslims in Ghana. We have Indian Muslims in Ghana. We have Egyptian Muslims in Ghana. And so many of them living in Ghana as far back as the 1970s. How old were you in 1970? How old were you? They treat Ghanaians workers like rats. Because Bibi and Chichiro Amokon, don't come and tell me to give you evidence. Get into your core and know this truth. They do anything they want in this country. In fact, cash control and some control. These workers are Ghanaians. They are siblings and family of you and me. And you don't do anything because of religion. You shy musa because of religion. Now religion no cry some no come no si dan ma mo ne mo besu. Adentin yen to me ntina that krope yen to me nyane waka. Enya ya den say ye beye bibia ama ye ho. Aden. And then what exactly is limiting our brain like this? Even in Ghana, your own country, they come here and they show you pure hatred. And you are blind. And we should keep quiet. They have their restaurant, they have their shops, they are running. Are they there with you? This is wisdom. Deep down within you, you know I'm telling you the truth. Why? What is all this? Now, these behaviors, no. The scholars, no, will never behave like this. Never ever. You see what no man chat on no apple, ne dine crowd, democrapo, or dakra, one kwan and I own to me to do no behave this way. Segana ye dinner, and can you behave like this? Na ya catch us a kohagi or be na switcher, na yes, how fake. They corrupt our government officials, some of them, and we end up with bad roads, bad healthcare, etc. Contractor he na yede mamu na moye. Contractor he na yede mamu na moye. Na me bisa mo no, se me ka nye free. Na bibi omo de baby enye free. E de na kire wo se o have omo de be ma free. Omo say your health system no ene de akeka ho. Instead, they build us mosques and churches and we forget everything. Oni bi omo de be ye bia no mo asi baby a yenko gurumi damage brain no. We keep suffering. Our next generation will come and suffer more. And you are telling me to join this. Yes. As a mother. I mean, how? How can you tell me this in actual fact? Oyo jogba. So on what basis do you want me to shut up at this point? After everything that I've told you. Why should I shut up? Please educate me. Give me one single reason that you think I have to keep quiet about what I'm telling you. You. The war that caused the Arabs to enslave Africans for 1,000 years is still on. Why haven't they responded to that war? Why? Has that enslavement and killing of our people been apologized for? Ibisamu. Arabu fue kwa omodi ye faso. Omo wa the papa be the mobi. At least the Roman Catholics have done it. The bishop has come out to apologize. Though it's not okay, but at least Arabu for no den omai. Pamocho bibisam. Have they declared those killing a global sin against humanity? How can they even see it say about it? Because the book is telling them that even Obi insulted a prophet who was so humble to earth that Obi Kurakoshi doing so say whatever good so or say manenko. This is a prophet you are defending and telling people they should go and kill. Now who catch say ya Quran mu say Oma bepacho. How can they even beg? They do all these things against us as Africans and return with religion. And we accept these things and swear to kill our own people who ask questions. Hey, why? Ghana and indeed Africa cannot afford to lose religious critics and spiritual visionaries like myself. Because we are the last on the battlefield. When all of you are sleeping in your religious hypnosis, we will not allow you to divide us anymore so that you can easily conquer. No. We know and now know and see that religion is nothing but a control mechanism. You want to divide us to conquer. Because when we join force, that will be the end of you. And we will sack you from our lands. You are working hard. We are also working hard. We are rising. And you cannot stop us. Never. When this awakening thing started, then South Africa started this they are. And Nigerians also started. And now you want to bring it here. But no, it's not going to work. Because some of us here are signet ring. I'm telling you this, you can do your research and Google. We will not watch. Ghana has never poured blood before. And we will not watch you pour nothing here. Some of us will not stop. You can say anything you want. I have told you who I am and where I stand. And the reason you cannot bring that to Ghana. Forgive my manners. You cannot stop nothing. And this thing you have started, that's where I'm telling you, woe unto you. If you take this to court, say they should stop us from preaching awakening. South Africa for number boom. You could see how the land was balancing. And they started from Iran, I was warning us. No, now, they are called South Africa now, I'm fun. Actually, it started from Southwesterly Girls thing, and nothing is going to shake this land. I'm telling you, and I have said that again. Some of us are the signatory. I'm not called the sky watcher for nothing. I am not called the grand finish for nothing. Me your ancestor. And I am watching that gate. Wherever they took it to, I am sitting on top of that gate watching it. So this joke, this what test you are testing, I am trying to tell you that you think it is easy. I'm telling you that ebe slowly. It's not easy. What test what test na ye dinti mo hwe so obi abekwa akoda imba no o male enye adwuma na hwebɔ ni so de ema ha ye be make sure say wo poison na wo benum awu umfa mba kuro baby umfa mba kuro no so umfa mba asase no so umfa mba kuro num ekuro mani bia ensofa wo poison no I will try to establish no emfa. You don't have anything to fight about with all that we are going through. There's no water. We are going through a whole lot. Hospital for need bed. A lot is happening. And this is the best you people can do. And you are telling me, but they catch you point blank and plain. I want to tell you about the signs of religious extremism or fanaticism. Whoever you are, don't get tired. Never get tired about awakening and liberation of African continent. Never get tired. We cannot get tired because of our children and our grandchildren coming. Let us be the last to take all the bullets so our children will be free. Every human being tends to develop likeness or love just as there is dislike or hate. Every human being has this embedded in him or her. It evolves from many spheres, like your favorite food, your favorite player, your favorite group, your favorite dress, your favorite book, or your favorite musician, your favorite spiritual person, your favorite this, your favorite that, your favorite this. It is in everybody. What happens if your personality and ego become the things you like or love? Obia will be sa wonimu a ope. But say no be ye wo ego. Ana be ye wo personality a. Ede na de ye wo do. Bibisa, ede na de ye wo do. Your way of life vanishes. Na yi wo ni pesu afi ho. And you become the things you love. Afi na ade a wo do no. O ya ade kra wo ni conscience. Dia wo do na wo do. Enu achi na wudi. Because one ma dia wo do no aba be ye wo wabrabo. And when that happens, you are more than an animal. So much that if someone says something bad about that thing you love or like, because now you have totally put your entire personality into that thing, you feel insulted. So men will say, "Oh yeah, the papa biyama." Say, "Who defend the religion?" This is where you stand. This is your problem, and especially when it happens that say nipa no so nipa. No mu oni obuobia won na sa de na man obuodia, it becomes totally and completely and no and ne ho da so nti bibi wo ho e so hwe no ye ye kura onhwe. We should follow people like this. You feel violated and you develop the urge to kill someone or fight for it. This is it. Now they mean to me ponti ase and say Allah and Muhammad, they are powerful than you, unless you are telling me you are powerful than them. Because Allah is the God that is giving you heaven. And Muhammad is your leader who came to pave the way for you. Only Dimunina, and you are powerful than you. So if someone offends him, why are you fighting for him? Then what is your hope? Because in the so and we see wujidi anymore. Into obey didi natama won't jindi say ube jana masa nyameno no we dealing with it. So be didi Jesus atem. No didi God atema. These people are powerful than you. Why don't you leave this person for Jesus and God? Because at the end of the day, what time for Jesus na wo frɛ. Nti ade no nipa. E did Jesus atema. Who jana ma Jesus no dealing with it. I just obey na bie wa no say abonto ni akawa. Ye wo mo time oni ye buade ntia. Ghana nyamu dio. Mamu nyamu adi se mu bebu Ghana mraso. If you are standing in a Muslim jurisdiction, can you talk? Do you have jurisdiction? Tell me one land Allah, Muhammad de Baya and Allah toy. Tell me that quarter plot. Do you know why there is Zongo or Zango? Do you know why? We were hosting you people and we were giving you places to stay out of love. And now you want to choke us. Me, I'm not going to say anything. All I'm saying is I will wake you up for you to know that you are an African. When you look at my face, see yourself in me because I see myself in you. Your nose look like mine. Your eyes color look like mine. Your hair texture, your bone density and your dental formula. It looks like mine. Not for nothing. Because I am you and you are me. So me, I am not going to say, I will make sure you wake up. You will be conscious and aware of yourself so you can think straight. This is my mission. This is my agenda. And I am going to push it to the last breath. And you cannot stop me. Adia will defend. This is it. That is why you are defending. It's not that you have anything better. An example is Shatawale and Sarkodie. Fans developed so much likeness for their act that they begin to absorb their music as their own. It's everywhere. It is with spiritual people and everything. Because what it's like you abandon your own ego and make the entire ego structure of these musicians your own. This is it. Example na mema. But you keep forgetting that Sarkodie might not even know you personally. Ebi do Kadibi, ebi do Nicki Minaj, ebi do way. He doesn't even know you exist. But you keep forgetting that Sarkodie might not even know you personally. He has no memory of your existence whatsoever. Same way, Muhammad doesn't know you. Jesus doesn't know you. Allah doesn't know you. Which God, in actual fact, it is me that knows you. Me na minimu wo to form sesia me na utina trotro mu ne yewu ayebewu abom eye me na wunim me nsoso na wo na minim da ben ye bete sa de we ase. But you have replaced the likeness of his music and personality yourself. You are living in the likeness of Sarkodie and Shatawale. They don't even know you. Adia wo reacting for no anatu no Shatawale kura no te ya onka hwe obetwam akọ. Sarkodie na te ya onka hwe obetwam akọ. Okun tokwa amame ebi asem no kura me na me te ya. Aka metwam akọ emfa me ho na wagye we ya bole wo koko na wuku hu we na ye Islam ni Christopher no problem. Mo antumi ansi nkonwa anhwe Ghana nsu asem. Mo antumi ansi nkonwa anhwe drugs omude be kuro mu a. Mo ansi nkonwa anhwe niam omude be kuro mu anom treatment mbaba wa ne mrante no ekom. Mo si nkonwa wo sotoro ho amra wo ho aya assault eso onko court no onko prison 3 days. And here ne way. What are we pampering? I'm not saying what you did doesn't make sense, but what I'm trying to say is, fine, but this is an open thing and more boys in Tinanka say bibi banabo frebi ye at effort and all ye attempt careful. It's just wisdom. Really sandy see social media so. Ye who ye duan then ye tutu from ye dia because of baby ye fear yanchani ya. Se be fifi wo true mu a na obo se kokobo nipa to a ontenase de a wo kun wo ho nipa no kura bi ono ankenfa no ho. So when someone says something against them, you feel that hurt as if it's you, so you act. This is what you people are doing, from Jesus to Muhammad. This is why you people are behaving the way you are behaving. Mental issues. It is the same with football teams, and it's the same with religion. Enunye. Intimate dreams when you are the papa be here who defend the Bible, don't disturb your head. You are going to kill your brother for nothing. Why? You have seen Christians die, and Jesus doesn't even come to their funeral. Nor do any of the disciples show up to say, this person fought for me. When will be that? Maybe when will be that? No, because no one cares about you. No one cares about you apart from me, that is your sister. It is you who have mistaken your likeness for their stories as your image. We Christians, we Muslims, we Christians, we will fight our battle. If you talk about our Jesus, we will fight our battle. If you talk about our Muslim, you will fight. Fight for your life and your body. You will fight for Jesus. You see where you are now. The battle is yours. Fight it. You are like in the image of your likeness for a doctrine. So when they criticize your church or religion, you feel it directly. So when like they are insulting you, how does this even concern you? If you go to how does this even concern you? And crofona trare action or discipline when we say Muhammad Abahu Abeka Bibia mom, they can beat them to death and they cannot do anything. I don't know my yen do ye ho. I don't know my yen share ye ho. No who mimu, na me who me who ewo wumu, na se heaven no hokra later ya hwe ho asemaka. And no Jesus or any of the many religious figures will come and fight for people criticizing them because they don't care. They don't care. You are the one living in a delusional world, a hallucinate. They are not coming to fight for their own names because they know the principles are for enslaved people, not them. Until when we say Jesus, apai obi asumuda, mubo nkrofo dua, muku kese nkrofo da, nkrofo no da so na mo. Jesus doesn't care. Eye wo na wo yare, wo hia yaresa. It's so sad, eh? It's so sad and it's so disheartening. When you people hate your brothers and sisters, who can hold you when you are falling? It's so sad. I don't know about you because of Muhammad. Does this even make sense? Grown-ups. And you are coming to tell me nobody should make. You are worshiping what you should see as entertainment and pass on. And you don't have a personality or true ego. The catch your plane. You've been manipulated. You live in the ego of created doctrines. So religion is what defines you. But we are African, and some now call our religion. Do you think about it? You are an African, you are a Fanti or Northerner or a Votarian before getting into that religion. We are Ghanaian, we are African, we are Ghanaian, we are Fanti, we are Dianeni. Religion. If you cannot fight for your continent as an African, if you cannot fight for your country as a Ghanaian, and cannot fight for your village as a Votarian or a Northerner, if you cannot fight for your clan and cannot fight for your city, and you are fighting for Muhammad or Jesus, you are a complete failure. And I want to say, because baby or better no far and what they say we started say we fight and sana. There's a reason why you were born in that village. There's a reason why that is where you took your first step. I believe if you recognize and fight for all these things, na Muhammad no kra wo ho be hu say we nyansani. And I just says to be hu say we nyansani. That is what we call religious extremism or fanaticism. Religion can turn you into a fanatic quicker because of the promises. Abosha will be as who mekan. Say omo mo ko brunsam jemu no omo mekan kire say ampa edanehwe. Omo mo ko heaven so mekan teacher say yin nampo ye nim. But religion also speaks of too good to be true things. Eniyama ni be omo kan oye yi dudu. They speak to your inner child fantasies. Like an adult being promised heaven. When they die, it's a complete scam. And American, what who call one country and the cobrum this one country. So what's the point? But religion understands how effective that works on the mind. Or the atu will be any daboshaso. It is very fast and effective in turning radical opponents into sheep. Me, I am a radical opponent, and it can never turn me into sheep. So you people should not try what you are trying to try. Me see no pemu na nanu no pe sha asase mu na be sori etia mo do na si asase no so a. Mamu Jesus hwi ni wo na ye dokro nu nti kakra ne ye kakra ne ye lifti na sa ade na ehye mu na mo ye mo hye masquerade na mo pretend say mo wo bibi ni ye nim say mo ni hwe but ekro ni ye hia yen asomdwe no so wo mu ni hia because ahaya na ye wo. Ye ni ba bia ye beko nti mo tani ane ye hyesu na so ye tani ne kakra ankara ba ma mo nya mo adwen say and nobody should speak about there mo fan court na nye law answer e ko no ye be hia mo mintumi so hu maybe some me kofia maybe some ba lawyer no say lawyers say law na court na make laws na say parliament na make laws about men kasenya mo ache mumu mienu Christopher fa e na kramofo fa na nso muti asase no so nti se mo nim na mo koye sa mistake we Ya be fra homachama chichiri mu nyina mo hwo a. My point for this editorial is that the mere fact that you don't see how destructive your relentless extremism is to all of us is shocking. The way I want to mean who's at the end is shocking. Do not ever think that you being a Muslim or a Christian doesn't concern anyone, because it does. Remember, anytime you act for religion, your nation loses a war to the owners of that religion, which affect all of us. Because the least you can do for us is allow us to question what you are not allowed to. Let's raise Ghana above all religions. Yes. That energy you should not fight galamsey. Stop it. You should not stop a rubber and a plastic ball and you should say energy way for that. You need to hear this. Tell me your opinion. And again, my platform is open. If you feel what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Leaders, this is what you should tell the people. Heaven will come, but we are here first. So let's look at Ghana first, and then Africa. Let's look at the people here, our children, their freedom, their liberty. Then we talk of liberation. That's a heaven later. I am the pride of our ancestors. Call me the Grand Phoenix. Labraska. Ghost influencer. Makram.